Out of the 9 million households in the country, 6 million rare birds either regarded for their domestic use or for commercial purposes. Francis Wanderi, who has been in the poultry business for the last 10 years, is experiencing highly challenging times of the industry's record of a poor market.
Normally, as you are saying, October is normally at the peak. We sell a lot of chicken and at good prices. But things have changed. Why we cannot, nobody has been able to tell. And you even find that even the major producers like Kenchik and Sigma and whatever, they've even lowered their chick prices. For example, we have been getting chicks at 74 something. Now we are getting them at 60. Why we cannot tell? But the market has been very, very poor. But we can only speculate. Maybe whatever is going down at the coast would also contribute because the security situation, maybe we don't have enough visitors.
Estimates by the Ministry of Livestock in 2009 stood at 18,600 tons of meat production annually. However, with the entry of new small-scale farmers, the estimates have taken north.
The major challenges in the national scope, first and foremost, is the input supply and quality, access, supply and quality. Because as it has been before, the people were doing business with the farmers without much consideration as to the farmers' profit, because if you are selling poor quality feed, it means you don't care about the farmer's profit. If you are selling poor day-old chicks, you don't care about the poor. But now we have come to appreciate that we are partners in this business. We complement each other, and if one of us is not there, we are not in business. So we are now working together as a team or a stakeholder team.
Even as the poultry farming gains popularity among Kenyans, it is faced by a number of challenges ranging from the quality of chicks and feeds, as well as fluctuating prices of products.
Feed is a big problem, and it is expensive, and you might sometimes get a batch that is not of quality, and then your chicks do not grow.
There is a recommended quality of the feeds, which is very high quality. And why I said the farmers may not be able to access that kind of feed or to buy that kind of feed, because the millers, if they produce at that level, and the prices the farmers are selling are not commensurate to the production cost, then the farmers will not be able to buy. So if we want that quality feed, and the millers have promised us that we can make you this feed, but it's a higher cost. But that puts the farmer in problems, because if now when you're getting the other quality feed and you're not able to bargain, then you will have a big problem to bargain for that one.
Standard mortality rate of any bird flock is estimated to be 2 to 4%. Lack of knowledge and skills among the farming population has led to great losses that would even go up to 10%.
And this one normally starts from brooding, when you're brooding. People don't give enough heat. That causes that. People lack the necessary skill to vaccinate birds, or the need to vaccinate. You find that most people do not vaccinate their birds. And the way they handle, even those who vaccinate, you find that the way they handle the vaccines, these vaccines sometimes are destroyed because of the handling, temperatures, the water you are using. Some people use tap water, which is chlorinated, and this also kills the vaccine. People don't have refrigerators, so these are some of the areas that even the shops where we buy, most of those shops, to some, do not have a backup generator. So when the power goes off, and sometimes on a weekend, those things are affected.
Lack of documentation is another challenge that persistently leads to the lagging of the poultry as business.
It is a very, very severe thing, and actually contributes to the low prices we sell our chicken, because we do not know our production cost. And in most cases, if you ask the farmer, this chicken, how much has it costed you to produce it up to this point? Most of them rely on fulani aliuza kuku yake how much. So that is the price you fix her. But she cannot, or he cannot, calculate and see how much it has costed him or her to produce. For example, when you are talking of a chicken of this size, of about 2 kilogram live weight, 2.2 kilogram live weight, you find that this chicken has consumed over 300 shillings.
Quality standards and prices of feeds is also a major challenge, as some of the feed's major components are outsourced abroad.
The major challenges in a national scope, first and foremost, is the input, supply and quality, access, supply and quality. Because as it has been before, the people were doing business with the farmers without much consideration as to the farmers' profit, because if you are selling poor quality feeds, it means you don't care about the farmer's profit. If you are selling poor day-old chicks, you don't care about the profit. But now we have come to appreciate that we are partners in this business. We complement each other, and if one of us is not there, we are not in business. So we are now working together as a team or a stakeholder team.
Farmers are said to have very little say over final cost of production of a chicken, with 1 kilogram retailing between 280 and 300 shillings. A poultry policy was adopted and a bill is now on the pipeline. Among the issues being addressed is the formation of one umbrella body for the poultry sector, as well as establish 2 centers in the western and eastern region to empower poultry farmers.
What we have done as an association is, first of all, to partner with the government and see that we have a policy in place, because we believe with a policy in place, this industry will be guided by that policy. People will be doing fair business. We'll have the feed millers giving quality feed, the breeders giving quality chicks, all the input suppliers giving quality input, and also harmonization within the poultry value chain. So that's where we believe we are going to get to as an association, and that's why we have come together as an association.
Kenya Poultry Farmers Association, that has a membership of close to 8,000 farmers countrywide, is aligning itself to Vision 2030 flagship project, where they target to produce for export.
The poultry contributes about 1.7% of the GDP of this country, yeah? Thereby, we are producing about 25,000 tons of meat and 1.22 billion eggs per year. I would say we say Kenya is sufficient, but when we look at the recommended consumption of particularly eggs by the WHO, we find we are way below. So if we were to consume as the 182 that the WHO recommends, then we will need more of the egg production. But the potential is there, the capacity is there, so that the country can do that.
Hybrid chicken have a maturity period of averagely 6 weeks, after which it attains the net weight of 2.5 kilograms, but could also be ready for market by 4 weeks with a net weight of 1 kilogram per chicken. Henry Minor, GBS.